welcome to Vlogmas day 4. Yes, you got my face today. Yeah, yesterday I just did not feel like chatting in front of the camera yesterday, and I know I said at the beginning of my Vlogmas there may be days where I don't post, etc. But do you know what? I just thought I will still take you along with my day, and yeah, doesn't matter if you don't see my face. And thankfully a lot of you did actually quite like the content of just me showing you some bits and having some sort of music behind it. So thank you very much if you did comment to say that you enjoyed that. I read a few this morning and it's really nice for you guys just to say that you still enjoyed the Vlogmas content even without my chatting. So yeah, I thought I'd come on today. I feel like I can show my face today. So I thought I will come into my sewing room because my husband Stuart is working from home today, so he is downstairs in the lounge. So I'm keeping myself away from him while he's working because he's got, like, you know, lots of calls and bits and bobs that he needs to do. And it does mean that I am cubby free in the cat cubby, which does make me a little bit sad because when Stuart works from home, the cats love sitting with him and helping him work. So sometimes they like to enjoy helping me work in here, but they also do like sitting on the sofa with Stuart and having little cuddles with him while he's working and trying to interrupt his sort of video calls, I'm sure. So I thought today I will have a little bit of a crafty day in my sewing room. I don't need to go out anywhere or do anything. So I thought, yeah, I'm just going to have a little me day of just doing crafts. So first off, I'm going to start off with my Stitchfinity Advent. And so this will be another part of the pattern. Let's have a look, let's see what we've got. So we've got, oh, nice. I'm not sharing too much of the actual pattern itself, just because obviously they put a lot of work into the pattern. I don't mind showing you some bits of it, but yeah, this looks like a really nice piece. I think this is going to be a little bit of work today. But yeah, I can't wait to share that with you. So yeah, exciting. Oh, we've got quite a long joke today. So we've got, on Christmas Eve, Santa leaves his workshop in the North Pole to deliver presents to all the good children. What direction does he travel? South. The only direction you can travel from the North Pole is south. Of course. So I'm going to do a little bit of stitching for that. I actually quite enjoyed yesterday doing a little bit in the morning and then doing a little bit in the evening in front of the telly. So I might do that again today because it is kind of broken up into 2 pieces, this one. So I might do a little bit of it today in the morning and then a little bit of in the evening. So we'll do that. You may also have noticed, I think I might have inserted some footage. I'm making some bread today. I say I'm making bread. I've got a bread making machine and some ready-made mix. But yeah, I was a bit nervous because I thought, oh yes, I'll have some of my lovely bread today. And then I realised that the bread mix was out of date. And of course, because it's got like yeast and stuff in it, I don't know if it's going to work. I mean, it went out of date on the 13th of November. So I'm hoping it's still okay. It's unlike me to leave bread mix because I love my bread. So yeah, we'll see what that turns out like. I'll let you know if it's all okay, or if it's as flat as a pancake, I will show you that as well. So on to what am I going to do? So I'm going to do a little bit of that stitching, and then I think once I've done a little bit, I'll come back to you and I will maybe tell you what I'm going to do, maybe some sewing. Maybe, we'll see. I'll see you in a bit. So I've done some of my cross stitch. I say some of it. I ended up just doing all of it. There is me saying, oh, I'll do some in the morning, I'll do some in the evening in front of the telly. But to be honest, I popped my laptop on and I started watching some of my lovely fellow sewing vloggers doing their Vlogmas. And I got completely just carry on watching as many as I could. And I just thought I'll finish it because I was actually quite enjoying this one. It's a really nice one. So this is how far I've got. So it's these little candles here, and then P. which I'm guessing is going to have a CE at some point at the end. But yeah, I mean, bearing in mind I was watching my lovely fellow YouTubers, yeah, it has taken me about 2.5 hours just to do this section because, yeah, I think I was watching some of them, and I think I was watching Karen from So Little Time. She was wearing her dressmaker's ball dress because I was just catching up with her day 2. And I was just like, oh, her dress is so beautiful. And then she was talking about the dressmaker's ball, and I was like, oh, I really want to hear about it. And then I just completely forgot to do any of my cross stitch. So yeah, and I was just watching loads of other people. It's far too many to list. If I list them all, I'll miss one out. So, but there are so many wonderful YouTubers doing Vlogmas. I'm really, really enjoying it. So any of you YouTubers who are watching my Vlogmas, then thank you. I really appreciate everyone doing Vlogmas. I know how much effort it takes, and I really, really enjoy watching. So I don't need to do any cross stitch later on, unless I decide to do any of my other projects that I've got on the go. But I did think before I have lunch, because I can smell my bread even up here with the door shut, I can smell it. It's, oh, it smells so good. Fingers crossed it's okay. But yeah, I thought I would actually do some actual sewing. Funny, that actual dressmaking content for my sewing channel. And if you'd seen my sewing room tour video, you might have seen I had my little trolley over here, and I had some projects on the go, and I haven't actually picked them up since I recorded that video, so I thought I would do some work on one of my projects. So let me just grab my current project. So it is this one here. So this is, I'll just move my tea out of the way. This is a Big 4 pattern. It is the New Look 6446. Now, some of you may know that I have actually made this pattern before, and I made it in a lovely bottle green needle cord, and I loved it. However, it didn't fit very well when I made it. The crotch was a little bit too short for my liking. And you know what? My friend Anna as well tried to help me out with it. I sent it, I sent it to her. I think actually I handed it over to her at one of the shows. And then she tried to adjust it for me, sent it back, and it was a little bit better, but it's still just, it wasn't 100%. I still felt a bit uncomfortable. I did try wearing it out a few times, and it's fine when I was walking about in it, but as I sat down and things, it just wasn't comfortable. And also, I did try it on, and because I have put a bit of weight on, it doesn't actually zip up anymore. So I thought, do you know what? Let's just try and make another one. I was tempted to make an exact same of the previous one, doing it in a needle cord, but actually I thought, how fun would it be to make it in this chambray fabric. Let me just grab a piece so you can see. It's very, very similar to a fabric that I used for my Coco Wawa Crafts honeycomb dress. It's almost exactly the same, but the flowers on it are slightly different. But it's this lovely chambray, and I just thought, how nice would this look with a nice white t-shirt underneath, either short sleeved in the summer or long sleeved in the autumn winter time. I can pop a cardigan over the top, and it's still quite nice and like summery. And I also picked out the lining fabric, and I deliberately picked this out, well, for 2 reasons. Number 1, I love it, and number 2, because my lovely friend Anna helped me with my other one, obviously to try and make it fit better, which I really appreciate. She actually gave me some of this fabric and it is cats and sewing machines. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to use this fabric for the lining, because then whenever I see it, not only will it make me happy that it's got cats and sewing machines on, it'll also remind me that, you know, my friend Anna helped me with my other one, and I'm a bit sad that obviously I can't wear the other one now. So yeah, I just thought that's a nice little nod to that. So yeah, I'm going to get sewing with this. I've done the lining, I've done the bodice. I think my next step is to start on the trousers, I think. So yeah, I might just put you on a little fast forwardy thing. Maybe you can have a look and see what I'm doing, and I'll catch up with you a little bit later. So I'm somewhat losing the light now because it is 3:30. I've done quite a bit to the pattern. So I've made the trousers. You're probably not going to be able to see this very well. All right, hopefully this will show it a bit better. So I've made the trousers there. We've got some pockets going on. So I've made the trousers and then I have attached the bodice to the top, and then there's the massive gap at the back to insert the zip. So I will do that either later this evening or maybe tomorrow, depending on when I fancy putting my zip mind frame on. So I think that's me sort of sewing for today. I think I'm going to go downstairs and just finish off a few bits. I need to put a wash on, just do some little boring cleaning-y bits, and then yeah, I will get dinner going a bit later, so I'll probably pop on and see you after that. Hello again. So just had dinner, which is very, very nice. I was a little bit annoyed because my toad in the hole usually puffs up a lot more than what it did. But I think the baking gods were on my side for the bread, not so much for my toad in the hole. If you've seen my previous Vlogmases, you'll know that quite often I do toad in the hole and it's normally nice and big and puffy. But today, it just didn't work. So I thought I'd still share it anyway. It still tasted amazing. I won't lie. But yeah, I just find sometimes, you know, I'll do it twice a month normally, and 8 to 10 times it'll be perfect, and then I'll just get one where it just goes, nope, I'm not doing anything. Anyway, I've come up to the sewing room because I want to do my Jazz and Wow advent calendar. So let's have a look for day number 4, which again is right on the top. It's lovely. Here we go, day number 4. See what we've got in here. Oh, lovely. We have these little star earrings. These are gorgeous. Lovely little black stars with silvery flecks in them. Really pretty. I do actually have some that I bought from Becky ages ago, and they're on like a hoop, and they had this exact star with a little hole in, and it just dangles. But yeah, they're really nice. Really like them. I'm wearing my other ones from the other day as well today. But yes, very happy with that. So I guess that is everything for me today, and thank you very much for watching, and I will speak to you tomorrow. Take care.